Hello, people. Or ain't nobody in here, but okay, mic went off for like 2 seconds. I don't know why. But what's good, y'all? Welcome back to Danganronpa. I usually don't stream this twice in 1 week, but I did. Because my girl want to see it, and two, because I want to play it. And I give her something to watch anyway. Sounds like fun, doesn't it? Okay. I need to get my phone set up before we do this class trial, so give me a second. My phone still ain't fully charged. Did I fuck up the battery on this damn phone? Please tell me I didn't fuck up the battery. Cause my battery been acting weird. Yeah, my battery has been definitely weird. I think it's because of my charger. My battery's been a little bit weird on this iPhone. My charger has not been the best charger as of late, but let me turn my Android on. So I try to use my Android for this shit. Okay. Alright. I am not in my chat yet, so anyone sending me anything, I don't see anything yet. I go on my chat on my iPhone for a little bit. I don't see anything as of right now. My baby sent me bits. You did. Thank you for the bits, baby. Thank you for the bits, my love. Okay, so just waiting for my Android to boot up, essentially. Once my phone gets through booting up and being stupid, get this shit started. Actually, we're gonna have to go through another screen anyway, so I'll just start it now. It's ironic that Mondo is the first dude we see. You know what, we ain't finna talk about it, bro. Go to Twitch. Alright. Ahem! So is everyone ready to... What? Am I blind? Or are we missing someone?
Yo.
Yeah, Toko's not here.
Huh?
And Toko is... You really don't remember?
Come on!
Kidding! I'm just kidding! How could I forget that little nut job? She's a crucial part of the class trial this time. My voice, the fuck?
What are you gonna do?
Okie dokie! I'll go ahead and drag her out here kicking and screaming. Just one moment, please! Alright, we good now. And just like he said, a few minutes later, he reappeared, dragging Toko behind him. She really was kicking and screaming. Mans did not cap whatsoever. Let me just share my stream real quick, cause, you know, why not? Doesn't hurt to try. Copy. Paste it on Snapchat real quick. Okay. I'm gonna just let that phone charge. Alright. Actually, I'm gonna take this phone off the charger. Shit. Didn't let it charge too much, maybe that's why. I told him I didn't want to, but he forced me. I can't believe you would drag a girl around. Terrible! You're terrible!
Phew.
Phew! So now everyone's here, right? Okay then, hustle onto the elevator and let's get this show on the road. I'll see you guys down there!
Let's go.
It's time to find out who killed Chihiro. Chihiro Fujisaki. He was so gentle, so calm and meek. Nobody had any problems with him. So I made the choice to kill a homie like that? And that murderer is one of us. Someone standing right here? Why is, you know what? Why are you the first dude? You know what? Yeah.
Hey, come on.
I'm just going, you know. Okay, fuck y'all in these one-liners. I don't care.
It's
Yeah, I'm not. Okay. As always, you know, me being the main character, if I was in this same situation, I would have a Hershey squirts. My stomach would be ba-bumping, but not in a good way. Alright, back to the game. Steel box sank with heavy clunking sounds, deeper and deeper into the ground. And as we went deeper, the uneasiness in my heart grew bigger. The elevator was unaffected, however, and continued to descend without hesitation, until finally it came to a sudden stop. What do you think? I redecorated. Isn't it so fresh? Isn't it so exciting? Don't waste our time with stupid questions. Let's get this over with.
very nice.
Good! You're raring to go. Gotta say, I don't hate it. Not at all.
Well,
Okay then. Let's get this show on the road.
thrills, chills, kills!
Everyone, please find your assigned seats. And so, the curtain opened once again. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith, deadly class trial. Shit, me and the toilet gonna be deadly in a couple of minutes. Let me stop. Just jokes. Alright, so, let's see what skills we got. Oh, that's a skill I already got. I gotta get rid of one. Let's see. Damn, I might need that. Nah, Cool and Compose is Makoto Naegi, no sir. Yep. Damn, this bitch 4. Increase the bullet capacity. Alright. Let's open the e-handbook. As always, I'm gonna go over everything we got so far. Alright, we got the Monokuma File 2. Sakura's account. Although Chihiro wanted to get stronger, she declined. Oh fuck, what the fuck? Although Chihiro wanted to get stronger, she declined several invitations from Sakura and Aoi, and may have used the locker room late at night to avoid them. Despite this, Chihiro had stated that she desired help with her efforts. She may have been meeting someone in the locker room the night she was murdered. I'm just gonna glaze through everything. I'm not reading everything. Got some doo-doo on the floor, like someone took a massive doo-doo on the floor, massive shit. We got Celeste's robotic ass. Like, alright, let's just go. We gonna figure this out as we go. I already know who the fuck did it, but anyways, haha, let's get to the game. Class trial. Alright!
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
You know what's crazy? We ain't never seen that before throughout this whole series. Everybody always ends up figuring out who the fuck did it. Like, I ain't gonna lie. In an alternate universe, I'd love to see everybody get bodied and one person survive, and I don't know why.
Okay, then. So, first off, let's talk about the murder weapon!
Oh yeah, okay. Easy. The murder weapon was the dumbbell.
Chihiro's fatal injury. It appears it was a head.
God damn it.
The Monokuma file. The killer used a blunt instrument. But what kind of blunt instrument could it have been?
I bet it was an iron pipe.
How do you? I forgot. Fuck.
Interesting.
I forgot how to
That
shoot.
certainly would make for a powerful weapon.
No.
Poor Chihiro.
No. God damn it. I forgot how to shoot. Fuck.
Chihiro's fatal injury. It appears it was a head wound.
Yes, sir. It was a head wound.
According to the Monokuma file, the killer used a blunt instrument.
Was it Y?
What kind of blunt instrument could it have been? Shoot!
Okay, it's
Chihiro's
it's,
fatal injury.
It's,
It appears it was a head wound.
yeah, it's not
According
this
to the
one.
Monokuma
It's the one
file,
after. It's the one
killer
after.
used a blunt instrument. But what kind of blunt instrument could it have been?
I bet it was an iron pipe.
Nope.
No, it's wrong.
That's cap, my boy. I knew that it still fucked up at first.
Can we
I-
agree that the
weird.
object that dealt the fatal blow was the dumbbell, found at the scene of the crime?
Yes, sir.
It was covered in blood, and there was nothing else at the scene that could have caused that kind of injury.
Yeah.
And the wound on the victim's head is consistent with the shape of the dumbbell.
Yeah.
As far as I'm concerned, there's no mistake and no room for doubt on this one.
God.
Looked at her head wound?
Of course. The fuck. It's a. We're doing a class trial, honey. Did you not know? Like, ain't nothing off limits. The fuck. Chihiro is bodied.
Yay! That's so creepy!
Hey, we figuring out who the killer is. The fuck. I look at a head wound. The fuck.
If you don't mind, I will proceed from here.
Yes, sir.
Let's move on to discussion of the culprit.
Okay.
Although, I believe the criminal behind this heinous act is already quite clear.
What? For real?
Chihiro's killer is the fiendish serial killer, Genocide Jack.
I'll never understand why they did that English dubbing for show. Jack? That doesn't sound nearly as cool. Imagine dying to a nigga named Genocide Jack. You know what? You can kill me because you got that name. You know what? But I don't want to know that you. I don't want anybody to know that you killed me, bro. Genocide Jack, the fiendish serial killer. Did he really kill Chihiro? A new element has been added to the non-stop debates. Would you like to hear more? Yes, sir. For this debate, lines of white noise will appear to disrupt your reactions. Your truth bullets will disappear if they hit these lines, so think of them as obstacles in your debate. But there is a way to keep this white noise from getting in your way. Press the A button to attach the silencer, which you can use to shoot down the white noise. However, if you shoot the actual remark with your silencer instead of the white noise, the time limit will decrease. So be careful to aim when you have the silencer out. So take careful aim when you have the silencer out. Fuck. But if your action difficulty is set to gentle, god damn it, bro. Oh my god. Ah, fuck. Why did I... Wait. I think my action difficulty is set to gentle. I think my logic difficulty is what's high. I hope I didn't put this shit on... Oh, fuck. I'm scared. I'm scared. Please tell me I didn't... Please tell me I put action on... Ah, shit. Ah, shit.
The culprit is Genocide Jack. I'm sure of it. Case closed, as far as I'm concerned.
But that's impossible.
Why? What makes it impossible?
Okay.
Well, I mean, come on. There's just no proof for it.
Hey, so
Wait, no.
speaking of
No,
Genocide Jack,
I just had it.
I don't know
Fuck.
who that is.
Fuck. I just had it.
The culprit is Genocide Jack. I'm sure of it. Case closed, as far as I'm concerned.
But that's impossible.
Why? What makes it impossible?
Well, I mean, come on. There's just no proof for it.
Fuck, no. Oh, God.
No, that's wrong.
Bro.
I might know one reason he
My
could
hand
be
might
involved.
My hand might be aloft. Anyways.
What?
I found this file while I was looking around the archive in the library. I guess it's some kind of confidential file the police put together about the Genocide Jack case.
What? That's kind of weird as shit, isn't it? What was something like that doing in the library?
The why of it is probably more trouble than it's worth. So let's forget about that for now. More importantly, it outlines all the specifics of every Genocide Jack case in exceeding detail.
Yes, sir.
According to the file, there appear to be two defining characteristics in every Genocide Jack case.
But how could you still think it's a Genocide Jack case after we literally just said the weapon was a dumbbell?
The first is that a bloody message is found written at the scene of every murder.
Oh,
Yep.
That's right. Boob lust.
You know what?
No. It's actually bloodlust.
But more important is the other characteristic, and it's something that has never been made public.
Never made public? What the hell is it?
Why don't you tell them, Makoto?
I got it!
Yep.
Apparently, in every Genocide Jack case, the killer suspends the body in a certain way. Other than the killer, the only people who know about this are the higher-ups in the police department.
However, Chihiro was most definitely suspended in the same way.
True. Very
So,
true.
how did the culprit know about this when only high-level police officials were aware of it? There's only one logical answer I can think of. It's because the culprit in this case is the real Genocide Jack.
No.
No fucking way!
You're saying Genocide Jack is one of us?
Yes, in fact, it's Toko.
What?
Genocide Jack's true identity is Toko Fukawa.
You lie!
What? Hey, okay, wait, hold on a sec. Toko has, like, bloodophobia or whatever, remember? What kind of serial killer is afraid of blood?
Is Toko Genocide Jack? The answer is yes and no.
Another riddle? Man, why is this gotta be so complicated?
They finna mention my favorite thing in the fucking world. I'm just waiting for it. Wait, what? Wait, what? HI. Hold up. HI. I gotta think about that shit. No. No. S. S. A. S. B. S. C. S. No. SCHI. I'm really, what the fuck is this? I'm really like SCHI. No, that's the. Okay, I gotta redo that. I gotta redo that. SCHI.
Is...
Of course, I'm gonna give it another shot.
I refuse to give up yet!
SCHI. Okay. SCHI. No. No. Fuck. SCHI. Nigga, there's no way. Bro, what the fuck is this word? What is this word, bro? SCHI? SCHI. SCHI. Bro. SCHI. What could this shit be, bro? What could this shit be, bro? What could this shit be, bro? E, my nigga? Hold up.
Now I understand.
Oh,
Is
it's
it because Genocide Jack has a
an
split
acronym.
personality?
Why could, bro, they could have put the longer version of that and I would have got that. I wasn't thinking of that shit.
Huh?
You know what? Fucking skits. Fucking schizophrenic. I wasn't thinking of that shit.
I think I read that somewhere in the file too.
Why couldn't y'all put the longer version of it? I would have got that shit.
They thought
God
that the
damn it.
suspect might have, what did they call it? Dissociative identity disorder.
Anyway.
Okay, but still, to go and say that about Miss Fukawa is...
Perfectly acceptable. Toko's strange behavior after seeing the body is proof enough that she has a split personality.
I got it!
Yeah.
You're talking about how she started acting totally different than usual, right?
Yes, sir.
That's right. Think back. She fainted when she saw Chihiro's corpse, and then, when she woke up...
What the fuck? Okay.
She was acting funny, that's for sure. That melancholy tone of hers completely disappeared.
Don't go assigning adjectives to my tone without permission.
What? What? Huh? Okay.
Not to mention, once she regained consciousness and saw Chihiro's body again, she was utterly calm. In other words, within her is one personality that can't handle blood, and one that obviously can.
So when Toko trapped herself in her room, it's because she was scared of Genocide Jack?
Okay.
The reason she locked herself in her room wasn't to keep other people from getting in. It was to keep her other personality from getting out.
What?
Toko was afraid. Afraid of the murderous fiend inside of her. Of killing even more people.
Now that is where
How?
that is where I stop you.
Yeah. How can you know all this?
I do believe you misunderstood her. What she's trying to say isn't, how can you know all this? No. What she wants to know is, how could you tell them?
Huh?
Last night, just before Monokuma gave his motive speech, Toko and I had a strange conversation. She told me a most interesting story. She said a murderous fiend lived within her, and she was afraid it could appear and attack at any time. And that trepidation is what's caused her to have such a bleak attitude. Isn't that right, Toko?
This is all a lie. Right?
You said you wouldn't tell anyone.
What?
You promised. I can't believe you lied.
I don't know why you thought niggas was keeping secrets in a death game, but alright.
You have only yourself to blame. You came to me with your tragic little story. I didn't ask you to.
I mean, homie got a point.
This is the real world, not some romantic fantasy fairy tale.
Hey, you kind of spinning.
Besides, You broke your promise first.
Wait, what? Wait, I forgot what her promise was.
You said that as long as you were here, no matter what, you wouldn't let Genocide Jack kill anyone.
She hasn't killed anyone, actually, so...
But in spite of that promise...
Wait. Wait. That's weird. Cause Toko didn't kill her. So who did she kill? Oh, okay.
You said if I kept my promise, you
Ni-
would go out with me.
Bruh.
That's the only reason I promised.
Okay.
How many times do I have to tell you? I never said that.
I don't believe he said that either.
But you weren't able to do it. You just couldn't resist that rush you got from killing, could you?
I tried. I swear I tried to control it,
but she didn't.
But your efforts were useless. What a disappointment.
I hate you.
No, you don't.
Well, the opening act is nearly finished. All that's left is to hear from the person in question directly.
The person you don't mean?
Toko's body suddenly lunged backwards. A huge thud echoed across the courtroom, but in the next second...
Well, hello there! Is it me you were hoping to see?
Wait, what? Okay, so the English translation is Genocide Jack, but her name is Genocide Jill? This game, bro.
What the heck? So you figured it out, huh? Well, whatever. What are you gonna do? I'm the ultimate murderous fiend, Genocide Jack! Or better yet, let's go with Genocide Jill!
What? Why are these name changes, bro? Okay.
What the fuck is this?
Toko, what happened to you?
Not Toko. That's a loser name. And what happened is a textbook split personality. So what if one of them happens to be a serial killer? You should turn a blind eye to one's faults.
She's so intense.
Like they say, sound in murderous mind, sound in murderous body.
This one is so different from the one we've come to know.
Yes, well, the world is composed of a front and a back, you know. Just like how every inning has a top and a bottom, or how in the depths of every truth lives a little lie. Behind every dark and gloomy soul lives another that shines as bright as the sun!
This is beyond this,
Miss Jack, Jill,
What's up?
some of us think you might be the mastermind.
Well, I'll tell you, I am the mastermind of all masterminds!
Interesting statement.
Just kidding!
Then, of course it's not true. How dare you try to link me to that creepazoid? And another thing, the police and government and society in the outside world are totally powerless. I mean, they just let this idiotic bloodthirsty maniac go buck wild all over town.
Sure, I'm a bloodthirsty maniac, but life is pain, right? To live is to hurt other people. It's a necessary evil if you want to survive. The act of living itself causes pain for everyone. Just kidding again!
This should be enough to convince you. There's clearly a motive, so there should be no doubt.
A motive?
Remember what Monokuma told us? If someone didn't murder and graduate within 24 hours, an embarrassing memory or secret would be revealed.
But why is that embarrassing? That's more like... I wouldn't say that's an embarrassing fact. The fuck?
Well, let's assume that Toko's secret was about Genocide Jack. If a secret like that came to light,
Why would that
Toko's
be an
life would have
embarrassing
undoubtedly
secret,
been forever ruined. So she had a very clear motive to never have that side of herself exposed.
Interesting. Very, very, very interesting. But sorry, as much as I hate to admit it, I'm not the culprit.
Huh?
But I cannot imagine anyone other than you could murder someone in such a bizarre fashion.
Maybe so, but nevertheless, it's the truth.
Do you really expect any of us to believe you?
Yeah. I could never believe a word you say, you monster.
Nah, she's speaking facts. Alright, make your argument. Library desk lamp?
Sorry, but I didn't kill anyone.
Status of the dead body,
You
yeah.
say that, but do you really expect any of us to believe
Okay,
it?
let's see.
Perhaps if you had an alibi, that would change things.
Oh, an alibi, huh? Now we're talking.
Let's see.
When you compare your past murders to this incident, the modus operandi matches completely. What more proof do we need?
God damn it, bro.
Give it up. You killed her.
Pass gifted, bro. No.
Sorry, but I didn't kill anyone.
You say that, but do you really expect any of us to believe it?
Perhaps if you had an alibi, that would change things.
Oh, an alibi, huh? Now we're talking.
When you compare your past murders to this incident, the modus operandi
No, it's wrong.
There we go.
Are the methods of murder really exactly the same? I'm not so sure about that. I think there's a slight difference between the Genocide Jack cases and this one.
Huh? How's it any different?
Uh-oh, you don't know? Well then, human garbage, let me tell you! I murder with passion and conviction. I consider myself a professional, and I have a very particular way of doing things. Imagine you go to a fancy Italian restaurant. They're very picky about the noodles, the sauce, everything. But what happened to Chihiro? It'd be like if that same Italian restaurant started using ragu or Chef Boyardee.
That, you know what? That's funny. That's funny.
This is no creation of mine.
Let me rephrase that in a way that maybe makes more sense. There are two clear differences between the Genocide Jack cases and this one. I got it! For one, the cause of death is different. In the Genocide Jack murders, all the victims were killed the same way. According to the case file, they were all apparently killed with a pair of scissors. But Chihiro died from a blow to the head, right?
Ah, yes. That is remarkably different from the other murders.
Wouldn't it be strange for someone who kills the same way without fail to suddenly change their method? And there's more. One more conflicting detail.
That's right. In my recipe of murder, if the bloody message is the tortellini, then the arrangement of the body would be the pesto sauce.
Could you please stop comparing killing people to cooking?
So, are you...
I got it!
Yeah.
Do you remember what the killer used to suspend her? They used some kind of rope to hang her up by her wrist.
What is your point?
Well, in all the previous Genocide Jack cases, something else was used to suspend them. Specifically, pairs of razor-sharp scissors.
And guess what? I used my own specially designed scissors for the murders and the arrangement.
Bro, why you biting your finger like that?
Like I said,
Goddamn.
I'm a
Pac-Man
professional,
head ass.
so naturally I'm
Waka
very
waka.
picky about the tools I use. And you know what else? Big Mac said there's two differences, but he's wrong.
Big Mac?
Listen up, Big Mac. There's actually one
Bro.
more difference!
Do not call me a Big Mac.
Huh?
My word, you really didn't notice? Take a look at who the victims were in each Genocide Jack case. There's a pattern there, just waiting to be discovered.
Wait.
Pattern.
Figure that out, and it'll be plain.
Wait.
I got it! Is it because Chihiro was a girl?
Supposedly.
Bingo! Bullseye! Right on the money!
What are you talking about?
In all the Genocide Jack cases, all the victims had something in common.
Men! They were all men!
They were all guys?
That's right! The people I kill with such passion and conviction are all adorable little men!
Don't know why you say it like that, but I
can't believe I said it! I'm so embarrassed!
The hell is wrong with you?
I can't help it! I'm just a full-throttle boy-on-boy fangirl, and the mopey side of me just hates it.
you like yaoi.
But now I'm on the fast track to becoming a full-fledged fan madam!
Okay.
So, since Chihiro was a girl and not an adorable little man, you wouldn't kill her?
Would an Italian chef suddenly start making ramen just because they're both noodles? Don't be stupid. I have too much passion and conviction to cross that line. That's the absolute reality of the one and only.
We get it. You've clearly explained your... It's a different matter entirely. When you're forced to kill in order to survive.
Quiet, lowly cur!
Lowly? Cur?
I would never kill for a reason as petty as mere survival. And if by some fluke I did kill to survive, why would I bother with the message and arrangement? It'd make me the obvious suspect!
That does make some amount of sense.
Plus, whatever reason I have for killing, I would never leave out my prized scissors. Who would go out of their way to use a big, stupid, heavy dumbbell?
Maybe you used the dumbbell because you couldn't find any scissors in the school?
Any scissors? I don't just use any scissors. I only use my own set of high-class envy of the entire world scissors!
Yeah. We got it, bro.
Okay, whatever. There still aren't any in the school.
Are you sure about that?
I actually would know.
She's fully equipped!
That's right! So I can kill anywhere, anytime! Why would I resort to dumbbells or rope when I have my trusty scissors by my side?
Where them scissors come from, bro? Where them scissors come from, bro? Like, I ain't gonna say nothing, but yeah.
Go ahead, tell me I'm wrong! You can't, can you? Gutter dogs, all of you! Not to mention, I have no clue how to tie a good knot. So rope's totally out of the question anyway.
You don't know how to tie a knot? Well, I don't know how to do certain things, so I can't really say much.
I have no idea what's going on anymore. Could such a heinous villain really be innocent?
Yeah, good.
But
is
the body really was suspended, right? And nobody but the police knew about that.
Nah.
Yeah. That's why we figured it had to be the real deal and not some copycat killer or whatever.
But are you sure about that? There is one person who could have copied the Genocide Jack cases.
Shoot!
Wait, what? Wait, what? What? Who, nigga? Byakuya? Are we gonna say Byakuya? I'm assuming it's Byakuya?
Here's my answer.
Okay.
Byakuya, it's possible you could have found out, isn't it? You'd have no problem gaining access to classified government documents or internal police records. Plus, you'd already looked through the Genocide Jack file before this all happened, hadn't you?
Are you saying Mr. Togami did it?
Then, the reason he pushed the theory of Genocide Jack being the killer so hard was because he wanted to pin the crime on her.
So, he rearranged the scene to disguise it and make it look like I put my stamp on it. The adorable glasses man was behind it all. Oh, I'm on fire!
Well, Byakuya, what's your response?
I see. So now the suspicion falls on me. Then I must ask, when would you say I began acting suspicious? Surely you must have an answer.
Looking back and thinking about it now, the way you were acting right before we discovered the body was a little strange.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm supposed to be reading this shit. Huh? Suspicious? It seems no one searched the locker rooms. Let's start with the girls' locker room.
You wanted to go to the girls' locker room right away, right? But since you're a guy...
I should have naturally thought of the boys' locker room first. Is that what you want to say? The victim was Chihiro, a girl. Hence why I said we should check the girls' locker room.
But why would you, how would you know that?
Nothing strange about that, I'd say.
How would you know that?
On the contrary, there's something very strange.
Like, how would you know?
Okay then, what's so strange about it? Go ahead, share with...
Sir, a true flashback. If you aim at a weak spot and hold down the Y button, then you'll memorize that weak spot. The memorized phrase can only be shot once as a single true bullet. Ah shit. If you shoot or change the true bullet, it will disappear from your truth cylinder. However, you can use this flashback feature as many times as you want. If you don't seem to have the answer to a lie or contradiction in your loaded true bullets, it might be wise to memorize a different weak spot and use that to make your case. When's the best time to flashback? Well, you just have to use your keen wits, won't you? Some I ain't got. In this case, though, I will say that if you don't use a flashback, you won't be refuting anything. Well then, good luck and have fun. So we're triggering a flashback. Okay.
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found the body.
Hold up. What's Monokuma File 2? Okay, the body was discovered in the girls' locker room on the second floor of the school. Cause of death was a blow to the head with a blunt object. She was killed instantly. Okay.
But he was acting weird. How?
If you're presented with the opportunity to check out the girls' locker room,
you absolutely take it! That's a natural reaction for any guy!
The victim was Chihiro, who was a girl. So of course I would suggest we check the girls' locker room first. There was no time for pointless distractions. What's so strange about that?
I wish you'd taken me with you.
Huh? Okay, so...
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird.
It's what
before we found
Byakuya
the
said.
body.
It's what Byakuya said.
But he was acting weird. How?
If you're presented with the opportunity to check out the girls' locker room,
you absolutely take it! That's a natural reaction for any guy!
The victim was Chihiro, who was a girl. So of course I would suggest we check the girls' locker room first. There was no time for pointless distractions.
I'll pose the...
What's
okay.
so strange about that?
Okay.
I wish you'd taken me with you.
So I'm supposed to analyze that bitch and shoot it? Alright, okay.
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found the body. But he was acting weird. How?
Okay,
If
I
you're
gotta do
presented
this
with
quick.
the opportunity to check out the girls' locker room,
You absolutely take it! That's a natural reaction for any guy!
Okay.
The victim who was a girl.
Wait. So.
shoot!
So it's the. Okay.
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found the body.
Shoot!
So, you said
Okay,
Byakuya was
so-
acting kind of weird before we found
Okay.
the body.
Okay.
But he was acting weird. How?
If you're presented with the opportunity to check out the girls' locker room,
I'm learning.
You
I ain't never done this
absolutely
before.
take it! That's a natural reaction for any guy!
The victim was Chihiro.
No, that's wrong. I'll tell you what's so strange about that. Because up until we actually discovered the body, we couldn't have known who the victim was. So your claim that you went to the girls' locker room first because Chihiro was the victim doesn't hold up.
I see. That's a good answer, I must admit. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. But your reasoning is still too weak.
How so?
Huh?
How so?
What's wrong? Is that it? Surely you've got more than that. Go ahead. Show us.
How did you? What? That's not enough reasoning?
What's the matter? You're not finished already, are you? There must be more to it.
There is.
There is more to it. Think about it. We just talked about the differences between this case and past Genocide Jack incidents.
Yeah.
The proof you're looking for is hidden in there.
Oh? Proof that I'm the culprit, you mean?
Oh shit. I'm finna die. I know for a fact I'm finna die. Library desk lamp, Celestia's account. Disappearing stain.
What? The difference between the cases?
Hold up. Okay, so let's see. We have the stain. Okay. Coffee stain. What was the other one? Celeste's account. Another murder. Right before nighttime, Chihiro was spotted leaving the warehouse. Seemed she was stuffing some blue exercise clothes into a duffel bag, presumably because she was on her way to exercise, but the clothes were not found at the crime scene. Celeste has not told anybody other than Makoto about this encounter. So we have that. The disappearing stain. What was the other one?
You want me to explain it again? When I want to kill, I use my very own special scissors.
About Byakuya. It's something about Byakuya. What was the lamp? Was it the lamp? Hold up. Is it this?
And I use those same scissors to arrange the body.
But Chihiro was suspended with... It was some kind of rope, was it not?
That's right! It absolutely was!
Then there must be something very fishy indeed about that rope.
Hey, Byakuya, where'd you get it from, huh?
I'd never seen that rope before in my life.
No!
Obviously, somebody else
Fuck!
must have had it hidden away somewhere.
God damn it, I had it. I fucking had it. It didn't let me.
What? The difference between the cases? You
You
want me to explain it again?
I
When
literally
I want to
had
kill,
it.
I use my very own special scissors. And I use those same scissors to arrange the body.
Fuck me, bro.
But Chihiro was suspended with...
Okay, we're gonna try this shit again.
It was some kind of rope, was it not?
That's right! It absolutely was!
Then there must be something very fishy
Wasn't a rope,
indeed
though.
about that rope.
Wasn't a rope.
Hey, Byakuya, where'd you get it from, huh?
I'd never seen that rope before in my life. Obviously, somebody
No!
else must have had it hidden away somewhere.
I didn't mean to do that shit. Oh my god, I'm getting pissed off.
What? The difference between the cases?
You
want me to explain it again? When I want to kill, I use my very own special scissors. And I use those same scissors to arrange the body.
But Chihiro was suspended with...
Hardy,
It was some kind of rope, was it not?
That's right! It
I
absolutely
can't.
was!
I'm gonna get mad if I fucking
Then
something.
there must be something very fishy indeed about that rope.
Hey, Byakuya, where'd you get it
Right
from,
here,
huh?
come on, bro. Come on, bro.
I'd never seen that rope before in my life.
No, that's wrong.
Damn it. Okay.
Actually, I'm pretty sure you have seen it before. Because, you see, that rope, or should I say, that extension cord?
What? An extension cord?
Byakuya, you've used the extension cord in the library more than once, haven't you? And the same extension cord that was in the library all this time went missing after the murder. And there's no way someone who uses that extension cord as much as you do wouldn't discover that fact.
And Byakuya must be the one who took the extension cord. I can't imagine any other possibility.
Oh.
That's really what you think? Then your conclusion is something like this? I killed Chihiro in the girls' locker room, then hung her up and wrote that bloody message. I intentionally made it look like Genocide Jack was behind it. Is that about right? What's wrong? I asked you if you think that's what happened.
Hell yes, that's what happened. So that's it, right? Byakuya's the killer.
No, sir.
I don't disagree with not disagreeing.
He kept calling this a game, right? So he'd be totally willing to do something like this to win.
Sorry, but could we hold on just a second? I think we need to talk about this a little more. I know, but still, there's something that's still bothering me.
Is that right? And what, pray tell, is still bothering you? I killed her in the girls' locker room, then disguised my crime. Specifically, I dressed it up to make it look like it was the work of a homicidal psychopath. What about all that bothers you?
I got it! You say you killed Chihiro in the girls' locker room, right? But are you sure about that? Isn't it possible that the murder took place somewhere else?
How disappointing. What kind of question is that? Even in the world of disappointments, this is a true letdown. She was found dead in the girls' locker. How could the scene of the crime...
Well, I think it's along with the rest of the murder scene.
The rest of the murder scene? That was awfully specific.
I believe I do.
When the story suddenly moved to the crime scene, Byakuya, who'd been so confident up until now, maybe Byakuya never realized that the actual crime scene, that the actual scene of the crime could have been somewhere else.
Hey, don't just move on without permission. What do you mean she was killed somewhere else?
Come on, Makoto. If there's any chance the murder took...
Okay. Okay, so let's see. Fuck. Disappearing stain. No. This? Would it be this? I'm gonna go with this. Oh, I can read it. Okay. Lois found the poster. I think so.
I got it!
I think so.
The proof that she was killed somewhere else is the poster that's hanging in each locker room.
Your proof is some posters?
The poster in the girls' locker room was a picture of a big boobed supermodel. But don't you think that's kind of strange?
Oh, you're talking, baby.
Why would the girls' locker room have a poster like that?
I bet those massive jugs of hers were totally fake!
I'm dead.
Meanwhile, the boys' locker room had a poster of the super popular boy band Tornado. Again, that doesn't really seem to belong in a boys' locker room.
Yeah. I know.
So you're saying that maybe the posters were switched?
And there's one other thing I noticed about the locker rooms.
You weren't interrupted anything. If you have something to say, you should say it. And there's another one thing I noticed about the locker rooms.
You know what I'm talking about, right, Sakura?
You're referring to my protein coffee, aren't you?
Protein coffee?
While I was in the girls' locker room earlier, I spilled some protein coffee on the carpet. But I noticed that after the murder, the stain had been totally scrubbed away.
No. So... this?
Shoot!
Okay, so it's not... so I can't pick the disappearing stain itself. So... oh!
I got it! The stain on the girls' locker room carpet wasn't scrubbed away. In fact, I found it on the boys' locker room carpet.
I forgot there was a boys and girls locker room carpet.
That's definitely the stain from my protein coffee.
Then, does that mean that the carpets were switched too? But why would anyone do that?
To move the murder scene from one locker room to the other. It's certainly plausible, don't you think? What? In other words, in order to completely swap the scene of the crime, the blood-stained poster and carpet were moved along with the dead body. By doing this, the killer was able to change the entire room where the murder took place.
I can certainly follow your reasoning, but why would the culprit bother doing that?
Huh?
Why would they go to all that trouble of switching the scene of the crime? Actually, an even bigger question. If the murder did take place in the boys' locker room, then how did Chihiro get in the boys' locker room in the first place? To get into the locker rooms, you have to swipe your e-handbook across the card reader device, but Chihiro's handbook should have only allowed her access to the girls' locker room.
That's cause Chihiro ain't a chick!
She had no way to get into the boys'...
No, she did have a way!
I highly doubt...
Shut up!
Broken e-handbook.
Is it really possible? Could Chihiro really have gotten into the boys' locker room somehow?
Ah! I got it! She must have hacked her e-handbook! She was the ultimate programmer, after all. I'm sure that would have been no problem for her.
Let's see.
No, I don't think that's it.
Oh.
She used the thing that was in the main hall.
I'm gonna let this play out.
What thing?
I'm talking about Leon's handbook, of course. If she had that, she could get into the boys' locker room no problem.
Broken e-handbook. Which one? Okay, let's see. So if I'm using the broken e-handbook...
Is it really possible?
Hold up. Okay, so it's the last one.
Could Chihiro really have gotten into the boys' locker room somehow?
Ah! I got it! She must have hacked her e-handbook! She was the ultimate programmer, after all. I'm sure that would have been no problem for her.
No, I don't think that's it. She used the thing that was in the main hall.
Huh? What thing?
I'm talking about...
There we go.
No, that's wrong. No, I don't think Chihiro used Leon's handbook.
Why not?
Because Leon's handbook was broken.
Oh. Well, then, yeah, I guess that'd be pretty impossible, huh?
I am struck silent by how quickly you gave up.
Plus, isn't there a regulation against using someone else's handbook?
Actually, the rule states that loaning your handbook is prohibited. It says nothing about borrowing one. In other words, you could borrow a dead person's handbook all you want, and you'd be safe.
Yup. Hit the nail square on the noggin.
Of course, if it were broken, that wouldn't make any sense anyway.
So then, she must have hacked hers, like I said. She used her ultimate programmer skills and...
Psst! You can't fix an e-handbook. The instant you open one up, a security buzzer starts blaring.
So, if she didn't use Leon's handbook, and she didn't modify her own handbook...
Then that means...
Maybe Mr. Naegi's initial assumption is just... wrong?
It seems like there's no way she could have got into the boys' locker room. So I guess so.
Okay then, I vote...
No. No.
Hold on a second. I agree with you, though. I think you're on the right track.
What the... You finally decide to open your mouth and that's what you've got to say? There's no way she could get in the boys' locker.
Why are you so sure she couldn't get in? There's still one other way she could have gained access.
Yep.
What?
What are you talking about? What other way is there?
Chihiro is a dude.
Well, to explain that, why don't we take a little break from the trial? I'd like you all to come see something.
Wait. Just what do you think you're doing?
Don't worry. This'll make the whole trial more exciting. I'm sure that thought must please you.
Huh? It'll make things more exciting?
Hold up. Is Kyoko gonna show Chihiro's bathroom?
Well, all right then. I declare an official class trial recess.
For real?
I'll say less.
Now then, what is it you...
Oh, I have no doubt it'll meet your lofty expectations. So, shall we go?
Oh. So before I even knew what was happening, the class trial had been put on hold. We headed off, with Kyoko in the lead. And where she took us was... back to the crime scene.
The girls' locker room?
I don't remember what she shows. I opened a peen.
You've already searched this place top to bottom. What are you trying to pull, Missy?
Don't be talking to Kyoko like that, bro. I might have to square up with you, bro. I'm just saying.
I'd like you to examine the victim's body one more time.
Are y'all looking for what I think y'all looking for?
Be sure to examine the entire body very carefully. Take your time.
I think.
Examine her.
No way!
It's probably...
It's not that I'm creeped out or anything, it's just...
Very well.
But you're a girl. You shouldn't have to touch a dead body.
No, it's okay. I think Chihiro would rather have a girl examine her. So just leave this to me.
Sakura. What is this? Some kind of secret girl-on-girl action? Is that what you two are about? That's not it at all. Stop screwing around.
Okay, here I go.
If Sakura finds what I think Sakura finds, I am going to lose my shit.
I'm sorry, Chihiro. Please excuse the intrusion.
Be sure to check her entire body, and I believe we will solve this particular mystery.
Oh.
Her entire body? I know you say that, but... What? This is... What is this...
What is it?
Not possible. It's not possible.
Sakura's eyes were staring wildly at Chihiro's lifeless form. Her massive frame trembled.
This girl is
what?
Is a boy.
Yep, she indeed put her hands there, that's for sure.
Ah, I see. So she was actually a he. Interesting. Thank you for confirming this fact.
What?
Alright.
You're joking, right?
No. She fell down there.
I wouldn't joke about this.
Exactly.
Then it's really true?
Chihiro was a guy?
Oh, what? You guys didn't know? Heck, I knew that right off the bat.
I mean, you got profiles on everybody, bro.
Chihiro Fujisaki was totally a guy.
Then he was a cross-dresser? Oh, I'm really on fire! I wish I had killed him!
So that's what Kyoko wanted to show everyone, huh? Interesting. Yes, that certainly does make things much more exciting. Now let's ride this wave of excitement back to the courtroom and get...
Well, back to the trial.
Ahem. I do apologize for keeping you waiting. Now then, let's resume the class trial.
Couldn't have said it better myself, Monokuma.
We've all just learned of the shocking revelation that Chihiro was actually a boy. Let's pick up from there.
Yep.
Yes, well, I don't know his reason for hiding it, but the fact is, Chihiro was not a girl, but a boy. And because the victim was male, he would have had no problem gaining access to the boys' locker room.
Yep.
Assuming his handbook did, in fact, list his gender as male, then yes, that would be true.
I mean, why would it lie? What would be the point of that? I'm just saying.
Of course his handbook said he was a boy. He dressed like a girl, but he was a boy through and through.
So then, there should be no issue with Makoto's initial assertion. The victim was killed in the boys' locker room, and was then later moved to the girls' locker room. And the killer could have easily used Sayaka or Junko's handbook to get into the girls' locker room.
So Chihiro really was killed in the boys' locker room?
Yep.
I still don't understand the motive for moving the body, but yes, that does seem plausible.
Look at Mondo looking stupid as hell.
Well, I must admit, I did find it rather odd.
They moved the body because they were the only ones that knew Chihiro was a boy. Ain't nobody else know that. That's why they moved it to the girls' locker room. You know how weird that would be?
I knew he felt a little off. There was a certain incongruity to his female body.
Wait, how you know that? How do you know that exactly, sir? Byakuya Dogami? How did you know that?
This is the most titillating situation!
Titillating. I ain't never. I ain't never. Titillating. Got it.
Now everything has been connected. All the mysteries have finally become clear.
No, we still know who the fuck the killer is.
Okay, well, connected or clear or whatever. We still...
What about you, Makoto? After everything we've learned...
Well, without a doubt, Byakuya is the one that made Chihiro's death look like Genocide Jack did it. But I think he might not actually be the...
What? But aren't you the one who accused...
He just seems to be too easygoing about all this. Like he's enjoying us solving the mystery. The way he's acting, it makes it seem like it doesn't have anything to do with him.
And you think that might be because it doesn't have...
Plus, the evidence he left behind was a little too... how can I put it? Overt. He consciously chose to use the extension cord, knowing it could connect him to the murder. At least, that's how I see it. And Byakuya, when you found out the murder took place in the boys' locker room, it seemed to rattle you. And then again, when you found out Chihiro was actually a guy, if you really were the killer, that stuff wouldn't have had any effect on you.
There is somebody it didn't affect, though. Someone that didn't say shit.
So that's your thinking, huh? Well, it bothers me that you don't have more concrete reasons, but it's fine. I guess I'll mark it as correct for the time being.
Mark it as...
He's right. I am not the culprit. I just happened to come across the corpse in the girls' locker room and decided to alter it.
Why would you alter a corpse, though? That is weird. That is questionable. I don't know why.
Are you fucking with us right now?
Now you want to talk.
No, I am not effing with you right now.
Effing!
I'm telling you the truth.
Well, I find it very hard to believe.
Too bad.
Go ahead. Find it very hard to believe. You're free to be executed along with the rest of us.
If you're really telling the truth, then why? Why do you do that to his body?
I actually want to know that.
My reasons hardly matter right now. Uncovering the culprit is much more important, wouldn't you say?
I would agree with that, but I really want to know why you tamper with a dead body. Dead ass.
Now then, if it wasn't me, who was it?
Well, I don't think I can say for sure without talking about it a little more.
Alright.
We're seriously gonna keep going? We're all good, aren't we? I thought it was clear Byakuya did it.
No.
No, I'm with Makoto. If there's any doubt whatsoever, we need to explore every possibility.
This is why Kyoko is the go, bro.
Because if we're wrong, we all die here.
That's true. Very well then. I'm with you too.
Damn straight. Count me in.
Do you not have a mind of your own?
Do you not have a mind of, you know what?
Of course I do. What am I, an ant or something?
Anyway, let's discuss this all as a group one more time. We still have time to make our decision.
That's very true.
Our lives are all on the line.
Excellent. Then shall we resume our game of hide and seek?
But if Byakuya didn't do it, then who's the real killer? Who murdered Chihiro? There's one thing we can be assured. The killer's a guy.
I got it!
The killer's a guy. Since the crime scene was the boys' locker room, you would need a boys' handbook to get in. Since Leon's handbook is apparently broken, the killer would have to use their own. In other words, had to have been a guy. Still not enough. Need some more clues. I'm gonna use I think Celeste's account.
Isn't there a single clue that might lead us to who did it?
Hold up. I need to check Celeste's account. Okay, we're gonna let this play once. We're gonna let's play once.
Clues are one thing, but
Okay.
did nobody get a look at the killer?
I'm sure if someone saw the killer, they would have said something by now.
Perhaps someone saw the victim at some point. Even that might be enough for
Ooh.
now.
Ooh.
Yeah. All we need right now is any kind of new info.
It's over.
Fuck.
It's all over. You want to know who saw the victim? The killer. And only the killer.
No. No.
No, that's wrong.
I was wrong. I was wrong anyway. I'm glad I missed.
I believe someone else did see the victim before he was murdered. What do you think, Celeste?
Now that you mention it, yes, I did see him.
Huh? Really?
Oh, but I suppose only Makoto knows about this.
Makoto. I like how she just said his name. Makoto.
The rest of you had no idea, did you? That is why you're all making such ugly noises.
Whatever! Just hurry up and tell us!
It was last night, right before nighttime. I saw Chihiro in the dormitory warehouse. I saw him stuffing a track jacket into a duffel bag, and then, I assume, he headed off to exercise.
A track jacket and a duffel bag? But we didn't find anything like that at the murder scene.
Which is weird.
It seems likely that the culprit destroyed them to get rid of any evidence.
And that is when he said something that struck me as rather odd.
Well, I better get going. I'm kind of in a hurry.
Chihiro told me he was in a hurry. But why would he be in a hurry? Only if someone were waiting for him, I should think.
So, Mr. Fujisaki was on his way to meet with someone, and then they were going to work out together?
Yeah.
But Hina and I had invited him to exercise with us plenty of times, and he always declined.
You working out with someone else?
Probably because he was afraid you'd find out the secret he was hiding, right?
Which means that conversely, he must have trusted whoever he was meeting with very much, enough so that he was willing to risk his secret being revealed.
What a marvelous friendship! The point is, whoever he met up with is the culprit, right? So we just gotta figure out who it was.
But knowing what we know, I can't even guess.
No, you already have what you need to make the connection.
Huh?
You know who the killer is.
Seriously?
Yes, I do.
Who is it? Who's the killer?
You.
Think back to the track jacket and duffel bag the killer disposed of. Focus on the details of these items.
Are you sure? You really think we can figure out?
What? You want to track down some fingerprints or something?
Even if we had the equipment for that, we wouldn't know how to use it.
As was noted, the evidence is already gone. There's nothing to get fingerprints from.
Maybe, but we can make certain inferences if we just take the time to talk it out.
Easy for you to say. But fine. Celeste, did you notice anything special about the bag or jacket?
The bag was just a normal duffel bag from the warehouse. All the bags in there are the same, so I can't imagine what would make that one special.
Well, if I remember right, there was a decent variety of tracksuits to choose from. Do you think there might be some connection between the culprit and Chihiro's jacket?
Perhaps. Let's explore that and talk a bit more about the jacket he took. First of all, we know where Chihiro was headed.
What's the stain? The stain ain't got nothing to do with it, right? The lamp ain't got nothing to do with it either, so it's Celeste's account.
He was on his way to go exercise.
Yeah.
So next we have to ask, why did he choose the specific tracksuit that he did?
What do you mean, the specific tracksuit?
I got it! They picked that tracksuit because it matched the one the culprit was wearing.
So, what you're saying is, the killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit as him?
No, it's wrong.
How'd you know? How you know what color it was, bro?
Hold on a second, Mondo. What did you just say?
Huh? What'd I say?
When Celeste testified a few minutes ago, she said...
I saw him stuffing his track jacket into a duffel bag. And I assume he headed off to exercise.
She never said anything about the jacket's color. So why did you say Chihiro's blue tracksuit?
What are you... You just...
Hey, Celeste. What color was Chihiro's tracksuit?
As a matter of fact, it was blue.
And before we began the trial, did you tell anyone that?
The only one I told about any of this was you.
Then, Mondo, how did you know what color Chihiro's tracksuit was?
Ah, you done fucked up.
Because I just...
I'm sure he saw the clothes at some point in the investigation.
Nah.
No, that can't be. The bag and clothes were surely disposed of by the time we began our investigation.
Then the only reason he could have known what color the tracksuit was is if he saw Cherry with it before he died! That's the only possibility!
Cherry?
So, how about it? Did you see the tracksuit or didn't you?
Just by chance. I just happened to see it last night. He walked past me, and he was carrying the tracksuit in his hands.
No, that can't be it. When Celeste noticed it, Chihiro made a point of making sure the jacket was completely in the bag. If you just ran into him briefly, you couldn't possibly have seen what color the tracksuit was.
Yeah.
It would appear you've dug your own grave.
Perhaps. But you handed him the shovel, didn't you? That's why you said what you did. Focus on the tracksuit and it'll be obvious who he met with? What a bunch of nonsense.
Ah, now I understand. It was all one big bluff, wasn't it? Your true intention was to draw a slip of the tongue from the culprit. That's why you said you knew who did it, to put them on edge.
That's right. However, Mondo was my target all along. I had my suspicions about him from the very beginning.
But why? What made you so suspicious?
That's a good question. There was maybe you only, and after once I...
Are you awake?
Well, I thought I clicked the wrong one. Oh.
Really?
Actually, you know...
Jeez, did your confidence just get up and walk away? It's
I think
fine,
the wrong
man.
one.
Just tell us.
Well, it happens to be an E-hand. Shoot!
Wait, no. It's Chihiro.
I got it! We know Chihiro's handbook was missing from the scene of the crime, right?
For a fact.
For a fact indeed. I was totally...
Then it must hold some clue about...
Well, that's what I was hoping.
I imagine the culprit broke it.
That's odd.
You're right. They're totally waterproof and shock resistant.
And yet, this one does appear to be broken, as is Leon's, sitting for all your confidence. That is a...
Do you think there might be some kind of mystery in there somewhere? How, precisely, did the handbooks get broken?
I would assume exploiting a bug, weak spot.
Shoot!
Yeah, okay, so hacking it. No. I didn't even know it had a weak spot. I didn't even know it had a weak
before
spot.
that the handbook has one weak point, didn't you?
Yeah! You remember that?
I didn't, the fuck?
Sure, maybe I let that...
But if the handbook is supposed to never break, and two of them broke in quick succession,
then we can only assume that you know what the weakness is, right, Monica? I think it's a necessary piece.
But if I...
Just tell us already! Why would we want to break our own handbooks?
Oh well. Then allow me to make a special announcement. When it's exposed to high temperatures for too long, it will suffer a meltdown and totally break!
Okay.
I flippin' knew it!
You knew it?
Yeah, because I found the handbook laying on the floor of the sauna.
The temperature in the sauna can reach over 200 degrees. Strange how you don't get burnt,
Yeah, that's hard as hell.
It's because as your sweat evaporates, it creates a cooling layer of air around your skin. If the hot air of the sauna were somehow pushed directly onto your skin, you'd definitely get fried. That layer of air would get blown away. That's why you may feel a burning when you move around. So when you're in a...
Interesting. I learned one new fact today.
That is a mere trifling speck of knowledge.
Anyway, if you found the victim's handbook in the sauna, then the killer must have been purposely trying to raise its temperature in order to break it.
Meaning the culprit somehow knew its weakness.
But how'd they find out? Monokuma said he didn't tell anyone, right?
Indeed. Quite the mystery.
What if they found out by accident?
What do you mean by accident?
What if the killer took their own handbook into the sauna, not knowing its weakness, and it broke? They'd realize it was broken, of course, and it wouldn't be hard to figure out why. And once they had Chihiro's handbook, they knew they had an easy way to dispose of it.
I won't say it's not possible, but who would have done something like that? I don't know of anyone who took their handbook into the sauna.
I might know someone who did.
Whoa! Seriously?
I think the one who... Here's my answer. Mondo, your handbook got broken in the sauna, didn't it?
When his handbook get broken in the sauna? I don't remember that shit.
What?
Why? Why do you keep accusing him?
Mondo and Taka had an endurance contest in the sauna not too long ago, remember?
Oh, damn.
And for the contest, Mondo just so happened to keep his school uniform on. But little did he realize, he'd also left his handbook in one of his uniform pockets.
That shit could have been
when it was all
deliberate,
over, Mondo discovered that taking your handbook into the sauna could easily destroy it.
No, wait, hold on. You've got to... I don't accept this. Show me the proof. The actual solid proof.
Let's see. Broken handbook.
Let's test Makoto's assertion.
No. No. I think it's... Wait.
If what he says is correct, then Mondo, you broke your own handbook.
Is it Chihiro's handbook? Let me see.
In other words,
Yes, has
if
to be.
Mondo's handbook is actually broken, then that proves that what Makoto said is right.
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine.
Wait, no, it's not that one. No. Texting real quick. My bad, y'all. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna let it play out.
Let's test Makoto's assertion.
Alright, let's see.
If what he says is correct, then Mondo,
Card
you
reader.
broke your
Hold up.
own handbook.
It's the card reader. Would the card reader be one? Because if his handbook didn't work, how would he be able to get in there? I'm gonna let it play out.
In other words, if Mondo's handbook is actually broken, then that proves that what Makoto said is right.
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine.
Okay.
See? Look! Makoto was wrong after all! Mondo wouldn't hurt a fly!
Okay, so... Okay, I'm wrong, and his handbook works. So I think his handbook works fine.
Let's test Makoto's assertion. If what he says is correct,
I'm gonna do
then
the card
Mondo, you broke your own handbook.
In other words, if Mondo's handbook is actually broken, then that proves that what Makoto said is right.
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine.
It's not?
Shoot!
The fuck?
Let's test Makoto's assertion.
My handbook works just fine. Mondo's account, it's not there. I'm wrong. What the fuck?
If what he says is correct, then Mondo, you broke your own handbook.
The hero's handbook.
In other words, if Mondo's handbook is actually broken, then that proves that what Makoto said is right.
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine.
See? Look!
Card reader.
Makoto was wrong after all!
Broken knee handbook?
Mondo wouldn't hurt a fly!
I don't... shit. This one's actually quite difficult. This last one?
Let's test Makoto's assertion.
I think I'ma die.
If what he says is correct, then Mondo,
so far
you
we
broke your own handbook.
Card reader and Chihiro's handbook.
In other words, if Mondo's handbook is actually broken, then that proves that what Makoto said is right.
Well, my goddamn handbook works just...
Yeah.
No, that's wrong.
Yes, sir. We got that. Yes, sir. Almost died there.
Mondo, the handbook you have right now, is it really yours?
The fuck is that supposed to mean?
The broken handbook that was in the main hall, isn't that one actually yours?
What the heck are you talking about?
What I mean is, I think Mondo swapped his handbook out for one that actually works. I think he took Leon's handbook and replaced it with his own. After all, Monokuma said himself that Leon's handbook never should have broken.
Yep.
That's right! The punishment it suffered wasn't nearly enough to destroy it.
So then, the broken handbook in the main hall is actually Mondo's. Which would mean that the handbook Mondo has right now is actually Leon's, yes?
But doesn't that violate the school regulation that says loaning out your handbook is prohibited?
Well, here's how I look at it. There is a rule about loaning your handbook to another student, but if they're dead, they're not a student. It's kind of a gray area, I admit. As such, I decree that exchanging handbooks with a corpse is not a violation of the rules.
Well, Mondo, if I'm wrong about this, you're welcome to say so. I'm happy to admit I made a mistake.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, you can't say nothing, my boy.
What's wrong, bro? Come on, tell him he's wrong.
Nah, I ain't wrong, my bro.
You are wrong. You have to be wrong.
Nah.
Everything you just said is wrong. You made it all up.
Nah.
Okay, then why don't we look back on this case one more time, from the beginning? That way, everything will become clear, and we'll all see if I was right or wrong.
Alright, let's do this. Closing. Okay. This is gonna be a little... Oh. Wait. This is right here. That's weird. Okay, this is gonna take a minute. What is this? Oh, this is them pumping iron, right? Wait, is this Byakuya? Oh, there's a lot of shit. God damn. Ah, it's gonna take me a while. This is shit from the last one. The fuck? Oh, god damn. You know it's not this shit. Bruh. There's so much shit. There's so much shit, bro. Byakuya didn't come in until after all of this, though. That is a fact. After all of this. This is when Byakuya came in. So, what did Byakuya do? He wrote letters. He strung her up, too. That's crazy. Wait. No. Right here. Wait, yeah? And afterwards. So... wouldn't this be after? No. This. Chihiro was hung up. The cards. Okay, we're gonna have to come back to that one. Okay, he was pumping iron. I think this is before everything. There you go. Okay, so... okay, so... this is before he left. Before Chihiro left. Honestly don't know. It's a gray area for me. So, was you in here pumping iron, my bro? I think possibly. Was in there pumping iron. But that's the girls' room. That's the girls' room. So. I think there's this. Yep. So when the locker, but what happened before that though? Was he pumping iron? Was this when he was pumping iron? Right here? Maybe? Because we know it was left right here. This is a gray area. Shoved it into the... he shoved the jacket into the the duffel bag, ran off. Now what? Something ain't right. What's this? Is it this? It is this. Okay. 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 Got that. Yup. But what's here? Which one is this? This is after this. So, hold up. This is first. This is next. Take the body. This is the key card. And now what? This is the student handbook. So it's not this. And this is Byakuya's hand. Right? Oh no. Oh, he freaked out. So did you freak out and then cover it? Or whatever. Yeah, this one is a bit of a doozy, I'm not gonna lie. I still don't know what the fuck is here. This is throwing me the fuck off. This one? Wait. Boys. Girls? I said this is a mystery. Okay. After that, I don't. Act 4. It's not any of this, that's for sure. So this is the pool area. Yeah, right? I think. Okay. Byakuya arrives on in the pool area. Okay. Look at that shit. Tight. Wait, because this comes next. This is the only thing that's like confusing to me. Okay, so after Chihiro is tied, after he's tied, what do you do? This bitch? Do you toss this motherfucker? I don't know. I think I'm wrong, but
here's exactly what happened.
Okay, let's see.
First, let's take a look back to before the incident. Last night, Celeste saw Chihiro in the warehouse, correct?
Yes.
At the time, she was apparently stuffing something into a duffel bag.
Yes, sir. That's right. That's right.
Something was a blue tracksuit. You can confirm this, right, Celeste? With bag in hand, Chihiro headed out, even though it was officially nighttime.
Okay.
She made her way to the locker room, specifically the boys' locker room. But how could the victim, who was apparently a girl, access the boys' locker room?
Oh God. So is this one? This one. This one, right? I need to make sure I'm completely right. this one. I think it's this one. Right? Yeah, I think. We might have to do this again. Fuck! We took too long. We took too long. We took too long. We took too long.
I refuse to give up yet.
Y'all gonna make me start over? They're gonna make me start over. Yep. So okay. So. We know that. Yeah, the only problem is I don't remember what I put here, which is bad. So, yeah. I think it's this one. I'm thinking. I think the dumbbell goes here. Could be wrong. Let me go fill out my definites real quick. So I have definites at the end, so I think this goes here. This goes here. No, not this one. This one. Nothing. This one. Yeah. As far as this goes, I think I can't tell if this is like. I think this is him getting scared because there's blood right there. Yeah, I think. Card read. This maybe? Maybe. I can't say for sure. We gonna figure it out. We gonna figure it out. We gonna try to figure it out.
The killer is you! First, let's take a look back to before the incident. Last night, Celeste saw Chad.
Already did that.
She made her way to the locker room. Specific, but how could the victim, who was apparently a girl, access?
Yep. Yes, sir.
Simple. Because she was really a he, which is why he was able to use his own e-handbook to gain entrance to the boys' locker room.
Okay.
Once inside, he met with someone there. It seems likely that the killer grabbed the nearby dumbbell, approached the unsuspecting Chihiro.
Okay. Me.
And attacked him.
Okay. So, not that. So, was it this one? It's not this one. It's not the dumbbell. So, I think it's this one.
Here's exactly what happened. And attack.
Yes. Okay.
And that's where the bloodstains on the poster and carpeting in the boys' locker room came from.
Okay.
It was likely in the heat of the moment. The body was arranged, but the murder itself felt unplanned.
Now the ones in the back ain't gonna be right. I know they ain't gonna be right. Oh, no. No, that's not right. That's not right. Was it? Ah, fuck. It's not this one. It wasn't any of that shit. Okay, so what I think this one is this. I think it's this one. I think. Honestly, after that, I'm drawing a blank after that, honestly. Evo. Maybe this one. Byakuya comes by. Is it this one? Would it be this one? Or would it be this one? This I don't know. This I don't know.
What happened?
This I don't know. So it's not this. What the fuck is it? Oh, is it the other one? Because there's two of them.
The killer is you!
Bro. Hey.
Which is why the killer hurried to try and hide the act.
So,
first,
okay.
then removing...
Okay.
And finally carrying the corpse into the girls' locker room. A girl's handbook was necessary to get into the locker room, of course.
These are the hardest parts, is summarizing everything.
But this alone doesn't prove that the killer was... After all, Sayek using one of those...
Okay, so... What could this one be? Honestly, with this one... This all I got for this one. This all I got for this one. After that... Yeah...
Here's exactly what happened.
That's all I got.
After all, Sayek using one of...
We fucked up, we did. What is that one? Hold up.
Is...
Yeah, give it another shot.
I refuse to give up yet.
I'm gonna have to redo it, but I know most of it. Well, half of it. These shits be difficult, bro. Alright, so... First things first, get the shit out the way that we already know. Boom. Oh, wait a minute. Is that the right one? No, it's this one. Boom. What's your little fat head ass? Where's Chihiro? Here. Okay. This one. This one. No. This one. It would. Okay, which one do I do next? Honestly, I don't fucking know. Let's see. I think this is the girls' locker room. Yeah. Girls' locker room. This one. Okay, now what? first you tied her up in this one, so that makes me think it's not this one. So like I said, you... I think you got your shit. I think you wrote to tie that shit up. Now this is... Did you walk out? And did you toss this shit? Let me see. We gonna see.
What happened.
I think you have a few wrong, but
First,
it would be hard to
let's take a
explain
look
which
back
ones.
to before the incident.
I think I know I got a few wrong. I'm trying to. It's a hard process doing this.
Last night, Celeste at the time.
It's the second half is what confuses me. We got the first half
That
right.
something was
It's
a
the
blue
second half that
tracksuit.
I'm fucking up
You
on.
can. With bag in hand, she made. But how could?
We got this right already. We already know we got this right.
It's.
Me. We know that. Yeah, that's right. I think
And
that's.
that's where.
We left off with that, didn't we? Did we?
It was likely in the heat of.
Okay.
Which is why they then.
Okay, so that one's wrong. This one is wrong. So I think this is where this goes. I believe.
Here's exactly what happened.
Right.
Which is why the then.
It's not again. Fuck. Okay, so this one is such a. Okay, let me think. Ah, shit. Is it one of the ones after this? Ah, shit. Bro, this is so fucking difficult. These specific ones are so fucking difficult. Okay, so we know this is right. So he's basically cleaning up the crime scene. It's not this. It's not. She's not tied up yet. The door? You think the door is after? Alright. Let's go with the door. In, out, okay. Then what the fuck's going here? This is what throws me the fuck off. Then the poster? The door, then the poster. Alright. Anything else wrong with this? Cause I don't think it's this. I think it's this for this one. As for this shit, I'm at a loss with these. These I'm at a loss with. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like I feel this is right, but looks good. I hope.
Exactly.
All right, let's find out.
Happened.
We're gonna find out. I'm terrible at these. This is the one thing I suck at in this
killer
game.
hurried to
I
try
suck
and
at
hide
these.
the act. Then removing the bloody poster. And finally carrying the core. A girl's handbook was nested, but this alone does. After all, Sayak using one of those, a boy. And that's exactly how the killer did it. With the carpet and the poster they brought with them, they got to work. They changed the layout of the boys' and girls' locker room in what you might call a crime scene switch. That could have been the end of things, but no. Byakuya discovered the body and decided to intervene in the situation, making things even more complicated.
Yes, sir.
So, after stumbling on the crime scene...
Yeah, you did get it right. Good job, baby. Like I said, I suck with this shit.
He went and grabbed the
I'm
extension
terrible
cord from
with
the
these.
library.
Absolutely
and then he got
terrible.
He used the cord to string up Chihiro's lifeless body.
Yes, sir. Yep.
Then, using the victim's own blood, he left a grisly message there at the scene of the crime. He wanted to create the illusion that Genocide Jack was responsible for the slaughter.
I got that right? The fuck?
And around the same time that Byakuya was putting together this facade, the killer, having already disposed of Chihiro's there, they planned to destroy the last piece of evidence, Chihiro's handbook. And just as the killer expected, the steamy sauna was enough to ruin the electronic gadget.
The fuck?
Somehow, the killer knew that the handbook couldn't stand up to the heat of the sauna.
I needed that shit, not from the cap.
And the reason they knew that is because the sauna had already wrecked their own handbook. And that's how it all played out. Isn't that right, Mondo Arata?
Wait! No! This can't be right! Where's your evidence? Yeah! Where's your evidence?
What you mean,
You
bro?
need evidence! You need proof!
We make a great team.
Without any proof?
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Evidence that Mondo is the killer. That already revealed itself earlier in the trial. All I have to do is check that one item of his and everything will become clear. Alright, what's up? What's new? Fever Time and Bro, this game want me to say the N-word so bad. Look, Fever Time and... You know what? I ain't gonna do it. During a bullet time battle, if you press the right bumper, Fever Time will activate and the tempo will be forced to its max. At this point, even if you push the buttons at random, you won't miss. So you can push A however you want to destroy the opponent's verbal assault. But this only lasts until your focus gauge runs out, so make the best possible use of your time. Of course, it wouldn't be fair if you only got to access for special time, right? So we've also prepared something called Nega time that your opponent can use. If the opponent activates Nega time during the bullet time battle, your tempo marker will disappear, making it quite a bit tougher to hit the buttons in rhythm. If you were to activate Fever Time at this point, no, never mind. I'm sure nothing would happen. I don't know what I was worried about. Unsurprisingly, if your action difficulty is set to gentle, the opponent won't use... I think I have it set to gentle. Oh yeah, I do have it set to gentle with actions. The logic difficulty is high. Alright, let's go.
Show me some evidence! You're wrong! I won't listen! I refute you! False! Show me some evidence! I won't listen! I refuse to vote! Show me some evidence! You're wrong! I won't listen! I refute you! False! Show me some evidence! I won't listen! You're corrupt! I refuse to vote! I refute you! False! Show me some evidence.
This should prove it.
I'm terrible at that. I'm absolutely terrible at that. I can't even cap with you.
Thinking so far is right. Mondo must have replaced his broken handbook with Leon's. In which case, we can just check each of our handbooks right now. Once we do that, we'll...
We don't gotta do that.
Huh?
Yeah. Yeah, I did it. I killed him.
Wow, you admit it. I'll take that. You know what? I'll take that. I ain't that mad about it.
Bro, what are you saying?
I got no choice, man. After hearing all that, I gotta just give up. Go ahead, Monokuma. Get it over with. Ask for the goddamn verdict.
That voice acting? That voice acting, though.
Roger that.
Wait! Hold on!
No waiting, no holding on. Time for the moment we've all been waiting for.
Still
Grab
better than
your lever
Berlizzi.
and give it a yank. Who will you elect as the Blackened this time
Berlizzi
around?
got all B's. Fuck.
Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Well, we already know who did it, so... Armadillo hairstyle having ass. Nigga got a bunch of number 2 pencils stuck to the top of his head for no apparent reason. Yes! It is so! The Blackened that killed Chihiro Fujisaki was... Mondo Awada!
Unbelievable.
In case you're wondering, the vote was not unanimous. Kiyotaka chose the wrong answer. You're treading very close to the danger zone, Mr. Ishimaru. You need to be more careful. I refuse to believe it. He just garbage. We watch him for the gameplay and the careers, not for the accuracy and the strategy. He don't have that. You're right. I'm dead. I refuse to believe it. There's no way. No way he would kill someone.
Sorry.
What is this?
Why are you apologizing? Why? Why did you do it?
Now then.
Well, it looks like Mondo's taking a vow of silence, so allow me to explain on his behalf.
Actually,
the story of the murder this time is the sad story of 2 men. Oh, but for anyone who doesn't really want to hear it, you can hit the B button to fast forward the text. Nah, we hearing this. Anyway, there was once a young boy, and his name was Chihiro Fujisaki. He had an extreme inferiority complex regarding his own lack of strength. You're so weak, even though you're a boy. He'd heard things like that as long as he could remember, and he couldn't overcome his weakness. On the contrary, he tried to hide and buried himself further and further into that weakness to take on the fragile form of a petite young girl. He had chosen that as his way out. Now, nobody will be able to say anything about, even though you're a boy. But no matter how tightly Oh. But no matter how tightly he wrapped himself up in that shell, the inferiority complex had already taken root deep inside of him and was not so easily weeded out. As it turned out, the shell was completely empty. The complex didn't disappear. Instead, it only grew stronger and stronger. I'm weak.
Weak, 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 weak.
Well, he said it. Once the killing game had begun here at the school, he had no choice but to accept this fact. After all, this world is survival of the fittest. If you're not strong, you don't survive. And then the lovely and hateful Monokuma announced the revealing of the embarrassing secrets, which of course included Chihiro's embarrassing secret, which I was more than willing to divulge. This voice killing my throat. Fuck. Even though he dresses like a girl, Chihiro is actually a boy.
Hey,
And that was something Chihiro couldn't let anyone find out, no matter the cost. If that was revealed, it would be the end. The hardened shell would crack, the armor would fall away. Without a doubt, those around him would torture him more than ever before. Everyone figured being thrust into such a dilemma must have sent him spiraling into despair.
What?
And yet...
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I really don't want to talk about it right now.
But...
But I also don't want to leave things the way they are. So maybe I can talk about it later. After all, after I try my best to become strong, I can tell everyone. Annoyingly, he used the threat of discovery to motivate himself to become stronger.
That's right.
Now's my chance.
I want to change.
I'm gonna get stronger and accept who I am. Strong enough so that when someone says, even though you're a boy, I'll be okay. I'll get better. With that thought at the front of his mind, he resolved to take immediate action. And so, that day, he made the commitment to begin exercising. He was prepared to retain his mind and body. Retrain. Why I say retain, I don't know. My bad. Retrain! But sadly, that would be the first and only chance he would get at it.
Hey,
When he decided to start exercising, he thought it would be good to ask for someone's help. But he wanted to tell that person his secret first, and then ask them to help him from there. And that person he went to...
Yeah, that's right.
was me. Yep, my voice is hurting. No thank you. Sir.
uh-huh.
No, sir.
Correct.
So then, that must be why Mondo did what he did. To keep the promise he made to Chihiro. Huh? Did what he did? You mean that's why Mondo carried Chihiro from the boys' locker room into the girls' locker room?
Indeed.
Yes, that's exactly what I mean. Wasn't that to cover up what he done?
Certainly.
That could have been part of it, but I don't think it was the main reason. The real purpose was to keep the promise between men he made to Chihiro.
But...
But how does moving the body keep it secret?
Because
Because if everyone knew he'd been killed in the boys' locker room, then everyone would have been arguing about how she got into the boys' locker room, right? Once that started up, at least a few of us would have immediately begun to suspect his identity. So, he tried to protect Chihiro's secret by putting him in the girls' locker room and stealing his handbook. See? Then Mondo did all that to keep the promise he'd made to Chihiro, who he'd also killed? Why? Why would he do that? The more I hear you talk, the more I don't understand. I mean, you guys trusted each other, right? So why? Why did you? Because no matter what, I didn't want anyone to know.
I knew it.
So that's what triggered it after all. The possibility of having your embarrassing memories and secrets exposed.
What is this?
That's impossible! Nothing could have been that bad! Something he didn't want anyone to know, even if it meant killing someone?
You're wrong!
It's impossible!
Don't make me repeat myself.
How many times must I repeat myself? To judge others by your own standard is the height of folly. Even if you can't comprehend it, he obviously can. That's all there is to it. Well, while we're on the subject, why don't I tell you? That embarrassing memory, that secret he didn't want anyone to know.
Hey,
You know what Mondo did? He killed his own brother. Mondo, the ultimate biker gang leader, makes all the hoodlums and riffraff across the crunchy tremble. But the only reason he had the chance to join a gang in the first place was because of a certain someone. Monokuma. No, I say Monokuma. Whatever. Mondo's older brother's name was Daya Owada. Mondo had nothing but respect for him. It was because of Daya that Mondo ever got him on a motorcycle. Mondo's brother was his only family growing up. He was the only one Mondo could trust or respect. He wanted to measure up to his big brother, so he imitated him in everything he did. Mondo was the epitome of the starry-eyed kid brother. Meanwhile, the charismatic older brother had put together a local motorcycle gang. And before anyone knew it, it had grown into the biggest biker gang in the country. Daya, the older brother, #1 in the gang, and #2, his younger brother Mondo. In the beginning, everything was peaches and gravy. But when Mondo started to think about how he would have to take over the game from his brother someday, his brother's greatness, his reputation, began to gnaw on Mondo's very soul. The kid's gonna take over for Daya, huh? Daya created this gang with his bare hands. Mondo's just along for the ride. Can someone like that really be our leader? All that'll do is make the game look bad. Almost every day, Mondo heard the gossip and whispers of the other members of the gang, which is why
I
gotta get stronger. Stronger than Daya. Just one time. No matter what, I gotta win.
Don't fuck with me.
I don't care what it takes. I gotta come out on top. And on the night of his amazing brother's retirement ceremony, Mondo challenged him to a street race. But during the race, tragedy struck. Your brother pushed ahead with reckless abandon, eager for victory, and dashed into oncoming traffic. But suddenly, kid brother's arms, the older brother delivered his final words. My bad, kid. I fucked up. Sorry. Of course, he knew it was his brother's fault, but Daya never blamed him for what happened. Hey, kid, the rest is up to you. No matter what, you gotta keep the game together. Cause it's the team, you and me, put together. It's a promise between men. I don't give a fuck no more. I'm done reading. I'm done. This video's long as fuck already. It's already 2 hours. I'm done. Look at all this shit we have to read. Before I skip everything else, I'll let this go through.
I'm sorry. Huh? But I want to change.
You piece of... What? What?
Huh?
Damn.
What?
No! What's wrong?
Damn you!
I just wanted to...
Yeah, that's right. You son of a bitch!
Yep, I'm skipping all of this. Shit long as hell. It's the longest video of Danganronpa on my damn channel. Yep, just get to the execution. Bruh, man's got his hairdo, bruh. I ain't never. I'm sick as fuck, G. Alright, no way. The Cage of Death. Man's a hula hooping, bruh. Man's is a hula hooping, bruh. That's crazy. Mondo butter, 2 times the fat. Ain't no way. Man's turned him into country crock. I'm sick. Like I said, no sir. I don't. Bro. Let's get this shit over with, bruh. I've been at this game for 2 hours, bro. Oh my god.
Well, anyway, like I was saying, this is a pretty good spot. Yeah, a really good spot. Anyway, isn't it amazing how that girl went and killed someone before things even had a chance to get boring?
Wait, what?
Once things really get moving, it'll be like a roller coaster. There won't be any stopping it. Fear and despair charge forward at a speed nothing can hope to match. But I must admit, I'm disappointed. I went to all the pain and effort of making you part of the group, and you couldn't play your part. You do remember you were supposed to make the first move, right? Well, no biggie. Nothing we can do about it now. So just do your best to make things more exciting from now on, okay? After all, that's what everyone wants to see. As long as you don't want to know my measurements, fire away!
I'm sick.
Ooh, my, you really... I know I said you could ask anything, but... Super denied, ultra denied, and nobody be dumb enough to reveal that, right? No matter how close they were to their friend.
Chapter 2, Boy's Life of Despair. Complete. To be continued. Damn, they gave me this man's jacket, bro. Whew! Oh my goodness.
I know.
Alright, bro. Oh, no, sir. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. No. 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 Can I get off this game, please? Can I get off this game, please? Chapter 3. A Next Generation Legend. Stand tall, galactic hero. Okay. Can I get off now? Can I get off now? Can I get off now? Bro. Bro, they don't want me off this game, bro. Oh my god, bro. Nigga. I can't do anything. You know what? No, I'm stopping in the middle of this. Ain't no way. No, sir. Anyways, that was a long ass fucking stream. This stream is long as fuck. I ain't gonna let it hit 3 hours. Appreciate y'all. Well, my baby only came out to watch me, really. So I appreciate you, baby, for watching me. I hope you enjoyed all that shit, my foolishness, everything else, me fucking up, all that shit, us working together. I hope you enjoyed all of that. But with that being said, I'm through with this game for a minute. I'm taking a break from this game. But like I said, I enjoy playing. I appreciate you for coming to watch me, my love. Bye.